Good morning, everyone. So today is August the 1st. On the pagan calendar, it's LAMMAS. It's one of the Sabbats of the year, a pagan holiday. And like a lot of days of the weeks and year and what have you, it's just another day to me. I'm not planning anything special. Getting a few figs, but I'm also getting some damage from the birds. And I try to plant enough that I can share it out, but still it's aggravating that they just don't seem to. If they'd eat the whole fig, I'd be a lot happier with them than them just scarring them up and the fruit flies getting into them. Getting some nice drumsticks on my moringa plants, and from where I cut them back a few weeks ago, getting a lot of new growth and bush, and still getting some new beans on them. So, and I call them beans. I don't know, they're seed pods anyway. Had a new friend came over the other day, and Meredith and her son, and helped me go through and do a lot of weeding. That's part of what's over there, is the weeds that were over here. We went through most of the pots. I'd saved out the little garlic that was in there and weeded out the galanga and some of the ginger that was here. We divided up some of the garlic chives and took the walking onions out of the pot, and they were able to help me. I saved these old pots of soil that had the fig trees in them that I had let die last year, and they were stacked over here, and you can see the pots, and that's the soil that we were able to save. And a couple of bags up that way, but quite a few pots, and had $1.50 a piece. It's worth the effort and all, and I was very grateful for it. And came by these big ones. I had used several of them before. I've got ones that my avocado tree is planted in, is one of them that is a couple of years old now and still in good shape. Some of the plastic that you get, the sun bleaches it out so fast it gets plumb brittle with only a year's use. But those haven't been that way, and I caught them on sale 50% off at Dollar General, and then I had some $5 coupons, so I paid under $4 a piece for them, and I was very happy about that. I'm loving my hibiscus, and I've been trying to help it pollinate with my finger in it, and got a few seed pods coming on, and so I hope I can have more of that. Need to do some more cuttings. I've been doing some potting. I had gotten 22 potted up yesterday, and need to do some more cutting also. Shared with Meredith and her son the other day, I had never had a star fruit, and I had come by some of those whenever I was shopping this week, and so we had some star fruit in the miracle fruit, and there's still quite a few, and I shared some of it with some of the neighbors across the road over there. Whenever I'd ordered them last year, I shared it, and they couldn't tell a lot because the berries were old, and I don't know what it is, but the stuff that they do once it gets old, it's not as apparent. Today I'm going to find out, and this will be I had redone the ginger, and had some bugs get into it, and then I hit it with some oil spray, and the sun that day came out and ended up cooking the tops of them a little bit, but I got rid of my bugs, and they are just really coming out, and I have quite a few pot of it, and I hope it continues doing well. Girls. And still, this is the Peter honey fig here, and I still have to keep fighting with the critters about me getting a few. But that's a nice ripe one right there that coming back by, I will pick that. It's hard to do a video and talk with a mouthful of fig. But this is what I was fixing to do. I believe they've been put down now for months, and this is the way I air layer a lot of the plants. And so fixing to cut that one off and see if it's not rooted well. And in a few days I'll know, because if it wasn't rooted, it will dry out and die. But anyway, I'm gonna give it a chance to, about a week, I'll know whether I'm gonna ship it to a friend in the Carolinas or not. And I may, while I'm out here, I may go ahead and take a second one, because I'd put down 4 and take a second one to try. I think the one here is got a lot of new growth on it, and I believe it's rooted, so I'm gonna take that one off too. And I'll end this so I can get the 2 plants back to the house and eat my fig. Blessings all.